Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with The Sopranos. Last time around we had The Legend of Tennessee Multisanti, where basically indictments were coming down against the gang, basically, and everyone had to do some spring cleaning, clean up all the bad things that they have, and Tony's house was searched by the FBI, but they didn't find anything incriminating because he had moved all of it to his mother's room in the retirement home. And Tony was also... Well, Dr. Melfi was dealing with the stigma, I suppose, the concerns, we'll say, of her family for being Tony's doctor. And it did sort of come to a head because he missed an appointment due to the FBI, and because of that, he got really mad because he still had to pay for it, despite everything that's going on. And Dr. Melfi saw for the first time the truly scary, evil side of Tony Soprano. Meanwhile, Chris was freaking the F out because he had a dream of a dark omen that was coming for him, and he's also worried about his character arc because he's trying to write a movie, which isn't going well, and at the end he saw that his name was in the papers of the people in the gang, basically, and now he is freaking out even more. And he bought up all the papers to try to, I guess, stop the spread of the word. I don't know. If I sound really tired, it's because I am. It's the end of the day. I've recorded 4 other episodes prior to this. I am exhausted. My voice is exhausted. So it's going to be a very low-energy episode of The Sopranos, which is going to work so well, I'm sure. But anyway... why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of The Sopranos. Here we go.
Those dogs could start foaming at the mouth.
Hey, Grandma. How come he's not supposed to breathe in the cemetery?
Who says?
It's a joke, for Christ's sake. Say why.
Because you'll make the dead people jealous.
It's a shit joke, I gotta say.
Who's got the ball? Who's got the ball?
Oh, my God. Meadow, look out!
Come around, come around! Up, up, up! Cover him through!
I can't watch.
Yes! Let it go, man! Let it go!
Yeah, she did it.
Brick wall!
Have a little faith.
Come on, fuckers! Let's pull it out, for Christ's sake!
And the
Oh, God.
Dante! $100 for a goal!
What's with Allie today? She's sleepwalking out there.
Oh, she eats at our house 3 nights a week. I know she's got the energy.
That tackle was all ball, asshole! Yeah, Zebra, I'm talking to you!
Well, don't walk out
You thought I
there.
was...
Come on out!
Oh! Yeah, good job. Just so happy, look at him.
Allie? Allie, what are you doing? Allie!
Oh my God.
My mother says she tried this before, a couple times.
What else is going on in your life?
Life is putting the Prozac to the test.
It's all that business that keeps popping up in the news?
I'd rather talk about my daughter. Last week I called you a whore. I might have been overstating the case a little bit.
A little.
Where does our research and development take us this time?
Well, I was thinking Boca Raton.
My mind. You read my mind.
I'm all packed, baby.
I'll tell you something, Tony. You've always been a fucking genius, but this last move was the best move you ever did. The feds are never gonna surveil an old folks' home.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got 6 truckloads of bootleg Paladin coming in.
Hey,
There he
James,
is.
how you doing? Did you get your mother settled into a suite yet?
They're not sure they're gonna accept her.
Are they
I wanna
all
see
putting
my
their mothers
financial
here?
statement again. What are you doing? You leaving us? After 2 fucking years?
Told that reporter to wait until after sectionals before he put that in the paper.
Coach, look at my little girl out there. You're breaking her heart.
Believe me, Art, I am hugely conflicted. But Rhode Island doubled my salary. They're giving my daughter a full ride. What could I do?
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Excuse me?
Hey, Ned, let me tell your father.
This is my field. Why don't you give me 10 laps around the goals?
Whatever.
Make that 20. Anybody else want to mouth off? Good. Come on, let's circle up for keep away. Let's go. Over here. Get big circle.
What's going on here?
You know the thrill you give.
Just keep it to yourself, okay, Roberta?
Yeah. All to myself.
Why? Because they think if you suck pussy, you'll suck anything.
Oh, you're kidding.
It's a sign of weakness, and possibly a sign that you're a fanook.
How would the two even translate?
What are you gonna do? I don't make the rules.
Eh. Some men just can't accept eating pussy. I didn't think we would have this conversation on this channel, but here we are. Grow up, everyone.
Look at this fucking Svachim over here. We're in a cap in a nice restaurant like this. And would have killed his coach to stick around until my kid graduates? Then let him stay 4 years for Kiara.
Right.
That burns my ass.
Oh no, Tony's gonna go make a scene.
Excuse me?
They don't sell hot dogs here. They took the bleachers out 2 years ago.
It's my hat. I'll wear it where I want.
Hey, note to self, don't wear a hat at a restaurant or Tony Soprano's gonna beat the shit out of you.
How you doing?
Eh. It was fine. Man, he was vibrating.
Coach pressure you, Allie?
No, Mrs. Soprano. He would never do anything like that.
How the hell's he gonna pressure her? Didn't have to call you on to stick around and finish what he started.
Dad,
What?
it's what we all wanted.
Good gas girls, right?
Good night.
Tony cannot pick up on the unsubtleties of the teenage girl. Meanwhile, in Florida... I say Florida, not Florida.
Visual on Carrata Soprano and female travel.
Oh my god, they're watching him?
2200 hours. Boca line.
You know, I guess it's not weird to write Pussy in relation to this show because there's a character named Pussy. But that's not how I wrote it here.
I'm looking for Coach Hauser.
That's me. Petey, come here.
A little something
Oh,
from your
good
friends
boy.
at the Bada Bing Club.
Meh.
I know. I don't think you quite understand.
Oh, I understand, all right, only too well. You tell your friends I know all about them.
If you did, you'd do what they want.
Yeah.
Is that a threat? How quickly things change. Let me tell you something, Guido.
My name is Clarence.
I have friends in law enforcement, and they would call this extortion.
Buddy, you're a soccer coach. I wouldn't test them.
I know we always used to yak about our sex lives. I think it would be better if we didn't anymore.
Okay.
I mean it.
Sure. Just, you're lucky, that's all.
How you gonna play tomorrow? You don't eat.
He's right, Med. You need protein.
No, I don't, because I quit.
You quit.
Oh, great.
What are you talking about? With Allie back, you can go to the States.
A girl slits her wrists, and all you can think about is a game.
Well, it wasn't like friggin' Cobain. It was just a little suicidal gesture, that's all.
Miss Meadow, come back here.
Hey, you're not excused, young lady.
Oh, let her go. Go ahead, honey. Ma. Your uncle... No, I shouldn't say.
Come on,
Tony, I
Carmela.
shouldn't.
No, what, that...
Okay.
That news traveled up the coast that fast?
Well, let's just say your uncle has acquired a taste for her.
Uncle June gives head.
World class.
The old man's whistling to the wheat field?
Don't be disgusting.
Well, now they both know something about each other. I don't know which is worse.
Arthur, do you honestly believe that they're gonna stop there? They tried bribing this man. What's next?
Always with the extreme scenarios.
No, come on, Arthur, tell me, what's next?
Why is he
You
responsible
grew up
for
in the
them?
neighborhood.
Where's Petey? I thought he was locked in.
Yeah, come get him. Won't want Petey to get hit by a car.
But boy, these bribes are getting, like, weirder. They just stole his dog from his house without him knowing?
Coach Hauser had sex with Allie.
What?
That's why she cut herself. That's why I've been practically living at her house.
Hold on a minute.
Meadow, this is horrible. This is also a very serious accusation. What exactly did Allie say?
That they had sex more than once. That
It's
she's
not-
not a virgin anymore.
Not really any two ways about it.
She's in love with him, but he won't leave his wife.
Leave his wife?
Wait, what?
Meadow. Now, Meadow, he didn't touch you, right?
No. But what about Dina? If she finds out about her father, it'll totally destroy her life. Just tell Dad to let him go anywhere he wants, okay?
Come here.
Okay, that took an extra turn I wasn't ready for.
Chiara, he drove her home from the supermarket one night when it was raining. Oh, my little girl.
Fucking degenerate son of a bitch.
He deserves to die.
Duh.
Betraying children?
Well, Artie has shifted over.
Can't be doing that shit no more. I guarantee you that.
Cut off his penis. It would have worked on the Jewish guy, it might work on here.
Twice last week, he goes toward the medical center, and they lose him.
A girlfriend?
No. He's seeing this Russian slit very open. Your nephew is talking to the feds. I mean, where else would he be going where it requires such a precaution?
Oh, great. Now they think he's a leak, but it's the... Oh, good grief.
So you play Manatee or what's the name of that other one?
Will you let the man tee you off? You yap worse than 6 barbers. If you'd have shut up doing that game against Mountain Lakes, you wouldn't have missed that fucking fly ball. I was ashamed to face my friends.
Good, Mikey. Better.
What do you mean, better?
Well, you know, it's...
Tony, don't say anything.
What's that smell?
Oh.
Did you guys go to a sushi bar?
Don't.
What the fuck's he talking about?
I thought you were a bacala man, Uncle June. What are you doing eating sushi?
You fucking run off at the mouth, you know that?
God, everything is falling apart.
Border, down Mexico way.
Hey, listen, my friend. At least I can deal with my own problems. Unlike some I know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take it however you want.
Ah.
Don't bullshit with me.
If I had any balls, I would do it myself.
Arthur, you do have balls. That's why you're not like him. Listen to you. Think about what you're saying.
Yeah, you tell me. Who's worse, Tony Soprano or that child molesting fuck? I trusted him. I'd like to rip his heart out of his chest.
Jesus Christ, Arthur, I cannot believe you only think about yourself.
Myself? Myself? I resent that, Charmaine.
Oh my God. This... You cut it with a knife.
He's seeing a psychiatrist, for Christ's sake. How about that, huh? My nephew is seeing a psychiatrist. Makes me want to cry.
No shit.
Indictment's being prepared. He's spilling his guts.
I fucking knew it.
No, you didn't fucking know it. I just told you.
Yeah.
Anthony wants to play games, okay? I taught him games. I taught him how to play baseball.
You talking about clipping him?
Nobody would slap my wrist if I did.
What would you do? You'd call the cops. Who'd get some judge? Who'd give him psychiatric counseling? So maybe he could talk about his unhappy childhood. And we could have sympathy for the fuck. Because he's the real victim here, right? Know what you do? You stick your head in the sand. Because that's what people like you do.
Discredit psychology all you want. But I continue to ask the question.
Why do you think you, Anthony Soprano, always has to set things right?
Why him?
They'll arrest him, right? He'll get out in 2 fucking years and he'll move up to Saskatchewan and then, you know what he'll do? He'll teach girls soccer and he'll start all over again.
You don't think I want to rip him apart like a fucking chicken? I drove by his house. I almost got out.
But you didn't.
Something happens to him. Who's it gonna help, huh? His daughter? That girl? No, you, Tony. And Silvio, and me, and whoever. It's just gonna make us feel better.
Yeah. Now it's the internal debate.
Did I tell you to keep your mouth shut?
What?
Did I tell you to keep your goddamn mouth shut?
No, Corrado, don't hit me!
Oh. Well, that was the most intense pieing I've ever seen.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, no problem. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Lynn, we are here live as colleagues and neighbors were shocked to hear of charges brought against Donald Hauser, coach of the Verbum Day high school girls soccer team.
Okay.
Alerted by a student friend of the alleged victim, whose name cannot be revealed because of her age, police issued a warrant for Hauser's arrest this evening.
They did the right thing. Oh. He had a couple drinks.
Let's get you to bed.
Oh, Mel. Come on. I didn't hurt nobody.
I mean, that's true. Too fucking tired for this, man. Oh, I'm so tired. I hope whatever I say is going to be intelligible. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye and the world goes blind. Okay, so secrets are out. Yeah, the secrets. Secrets hurt no someone, so secret tell no one. The secrets are Tony sees a psychiatrist and June eats pussy. I don't know how many times I'm going to say the word pussy over the course of this discussion. Don't start a drinking game, please. So which secret is worse? So stupid. Which one has worse implications? Tony seeing a psychiatrist or Junior eating pussy? How on earth did that news travel from Florida back to New Jersey? How? That's ridiculous. He was on the other side of the coast, right? Well, were they at the nails? Was that salon in? Maybe that salon was in New Jersey, not in Florida. I want to believe it was in Florida though, because that's funnier that news traveled multiple state lines very quickly to get to Carmela. You know one thing though? They've been together for 16 years, and only now has that gotten back. Only now has that gotten out. Good grief, man. You know, I could see an alternative, because, you know, June is talking about clipping Tony, I could see more that they might kill Dr. Melfi. I hope not, but I could see that happening. I mean, I could see it happening, but also, I mean, like, I can't see this show giving up Dr. Melfi, you know? Because, like, she's kind of integral to the story, because it's through her that Tony kind of, you know, it's through her that Tony has a thought process, basically. Like, he has an ever-weaving river of thought, and that's because she's there to help him through it, you know? Otherwise, Tony would be the Tony from episode 1, you know? The reason Tony is like this is because of the progress they make in therapy. But, I don't know. But then again, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know. Would Tony think that was a good thing? Would Tony think it's good that he's changed since then? I don't know. But you could also say, well, you know, in the same way of, is it a good thing? And like, stay with me here. Like, in the debate of, like, is it a good thing or not, you could also then question, you know, I mean, like, it could be just a good thing because it's probably because of stuff like that Tony did call it off, you know? Like, if Tony hadn't been going to therapy, he probably would have just whacked that guy with no concern, you know? That would have been that. But he's starting to see... I mean, it's weird to say, I guess he sees more of a human element now. You know? Like, maybe before... And I guess this is all kind of speculation off of his characterization in episode 1. And some of the characterization we get in these episodes. But at the same time, it's like, you know... He might have just seen it as, well, business is business, you know? I mean, it's sort of the same thing of, like, you know, the whole thing with the Jews in the motel. That they were, like, you know, like, that guy, you know, he had a problem. He had a problem convincing that guy, but he found a different path. Now, that wasn't through therapy. That was from Hesh, so... I don't know. Like, Tony would have just killed that guy otherwise, I think, you know? I don't know. What am I talking about? The motor's running. I don't know if we're going anywhere, but the motor's running, so... I don't know. And it's late. I'm tired. I'm hungry. My voice hurts. I mean, I guess that's the debate, you know? That's the debate. You know, should... I mean, it is sort of a debate. It's almost like the... I don't want to say the Batman debate, but kind of a vigilante approach. I mean, it is sort of a Batman debate of, like, you know, should Batman even be doing anything, you know? Or should Bruce Wayne, like, leave it to the Gotham City Police? But, you know, if you watch anything of Batman, you know the Gotham Police cannot control Gotham, you know? In the same way that Tony's looking at it, is like, well, even if we do get the cops, you know, he'll be out in 2 years, then he'll go somewhere else, and he'll teach girls soccer, and he'll do it all over again, you know? It's like, do you trust the Justice Department? But then, I like that Dr. Melfi says, like, okay, even if that's the case, why does this fall on Tony Soprano to deal with, you know? Like, Tony, you barely know the guy, you know? You don't know him. You're not related to him. You're not related to her. You're not related to Allie, you know? Like, you're not Allie's father, you know? Like, this didn't happen to your girl. Like, if anything, Tony really doesn't have much say in it. Like, it doesn't fully affect him or his family, you know? And it's the same with Artie. It's the same with Artie. It's the same with Silvio. I think that was Silvio. I don't remember. It's like, why does justice fall? Why does justice fall on Tony Soprano? You know? You could even tie this into the college episode when Chris is like, I'll get on a plane, I'll go there, I'll whack this guy, and Tony says, no, this is personal. And it's like, in there he decided to deal with it himself because it's personal to him. He wasn't just going to let Chris do it, Whereas here, I mean, he was going to have someone else do it. He wasn't going to kill him himself. But the point is, why is Tony the one that has to seek this, And if anything, I mean, it's what Artie said. It's like, it'll make us feel better, Tony, Artie, all the other dads, like, it'll make them feel better. But it's not going to help his wife, his daughter. It's certainly not going to help Allie. If you just whack this guy, it's like nothing about this is going to help, Like, yeah, the only reason that Tony Soprano even needs to do this is just because it's for himself, It's for himself. And that's why Artie, his wife, what's her name? Charmaine, I think. That's why she's like, you're so selfish about that. It's like, this isn't about you. This isn't about Tony. This is about the coach, who, yes, is a piece of shit, but it's about the coach, Allie, his daughter, his wife. Like, it's about them. It's not about Tony Soprano, And then all that tension just keeps boiling up with June, who, you know what? He likes to see pussy. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's sad that in our world that has to come with negative connotations. It shouldn't. Who cares? It's just I think there was like this was a while ago. I think there was like a Kevin Hart joke about that, where he's just like he was like doing a scene about like a arguing couple, and you just have to like sit there in the restaurant listening to it, and it's like eventually one of them is just gonna be like, oh well, it just devolves into eventually it's like, wow, well, you're the one who ate my ass, and he's like, and he basically says like, and then you got to sit there with the guy's got to sit there with the you ate ass face, and he's just and it's like, oh, you look back at your date and you're just like, he eats ass, and it's like, why is that a problem? Why is that a problem? Now maybe it's 2024, maybe it's not a problem, but 1999, whenever the hell that Kevin Hart special came out, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what special that was. I haven't listened to Kevin Hart stuff in a long time, but still. Why is it a problem? Like, I can at least see the problems that could arise from seeing a psychiatrist when you're a member of the mafia. They said, it's like, there was the kids, the guy that killed his parents, and the therapist was on the witness stand, It's like, yeah, at any point, Dr. Melfi could go against them, but... So it's like, I kind of get that, but honestly, the secret of Tony going to a psychologist has the same, like, has the same weight as the secret of June eating pussy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but that's where we are right now, So it's, and that's the thing too, it's like, because, June's guy, Mr. Smiles, whatever his name is, he was thinking, oh, he's going to the feds, Tony's the leak, and it's like, thank goodness they know Tony's not going to the feds, but still, where he's going is not a good thing for them, I don't know, man. How long have we been talking? Has it been 20 minutes? I don't know. I don't know how much I can talk anymore. I'm dying. My voice is dying. My energy is running out. The engine is crapping out. All the gasoline is like dried up. So, I don't know. This was one of the most tense episodes we've had so far. And half of it is kind of ridiculous, But it's good. It's good. I'm curious to see. I mean, now we have, we talk about like through line plots, and it's like, well, the carryover is going to be mainly the psychiatrist stuff, but just the forever building tension between Tony and Junior. So I don't know. So that is basically it. I'm out of gas, so we're gonna have to wrap it up. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Sopranos reactions, as well as another video on screen. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.